but after a while, you'll get into the stories and all of that and da 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 da. So yeah, what book would y'all say would be the one book, and it's only one, to empower your being?
You can go first, brother Trav. I'm still thinking because that's a good question, man. That's a good question.
It's downright unfair, Dream. One book.
I'm telling you, that is hard though.
Well,
no, but you know what's so crazy about it, Trav? You know what's crazy about it, Trav? Whatever book you pick, Trav, and you too, Yosef, y'all got to be real careful. So I don't know if that is fair for y'all to answer this, because whatever book y'all pick, Amazon about to go crazy.
Yeah. You know, I hate that. It used to be flattering to my ego, but now it's just annoying.
Facts.
But anyways, like
okay, y'all can pick more, but I'm just saying, just try to. Okay, well, the question is one, so yeah, let's go for one.
all right. So I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna show 4, but I'm just gonna pick one out of these 4 that I showed. So check this out. If we're talking about just one book to really get you on the level, now I talk about clarity. I don't like fluffy stuff and just close your eyes and you're a god now. You know, like how though? What does that mean? I like books that give you an experience so that nobody can take that away from you. If I say you're a god, repeat after me, you're a god, and you say it, I can take that away from you because I gave that to you. But if you sit here and you go within and you have an experience that's unshakable, can't take that away. So I picked these books up because they've given me the experience through the years. Now I'm going to start with this one here, Initiation into Hermetics. Don't go buying this book. It just hiked up to $800 and it just dropped back down to 40, and it's going to hike back up again. So I had to go ahead and cop 2 more copies. But this one has 10 different processes that you're going to put yourself through to really get you to self-deification. And I mean that. The thing is, most people don't have the strength to go through with it. So if you don't think you're ready, don't go buying up this book. Mm-hmm. It took me a while to read it. Most people that I taught, because I tried to teach this in my classes, most people got stuck on the first or second step. And that's not to talk down on people. That's just to show you that this takes real dedication. Like, you've got to be serious. You got to be willing to put away the foods that are unhealthy. You got to be willing to put away the entertainment that's unhealthy and all the distractions and really get serious about your spiritual journey. So if you're not ready to commit, don't go buying this book because there's somebody else out there that might need it. Mm. All right. Another one that I would say is Basic Magic. Now, this one's probably unavailable at this point, but this really made things simple in terms of taking it away from like hocus pocus to subconscious reality and how it all has to do with your subconscious mind. Again, get this only if you're serious, not if you're just playing around and collecting books. Now, if you are just playing around collecting books, let's start with these 2 here. The Mystical Kabbalah, right? Because something like this is going to give you the layout of how the universe is structured and how the relationships between energy is structured. This isn't going to hike up because it's difficult to understand. But again, if you're serious, this will be a good primer to learn the map. And finally, if I could say one book to start with, I would say Taught with Shuti. I've read this book multiple times this year, and I'd have to say it's my favorite book of the entire year. And it is very thin. You see how thin this is? And basically, this is a book that teaches you one meditation. One, but the book explains exactly why it's important. And hopefully, if you study this book, you'll understand that the foundation of all spirituality can be found in the system that this is derived from. Mm-hmm. So get this one if you're going to go ahead and get something right now.
Yeah, I got that one. You had said it, Trav. And then y'all look, well, Trav was doing this masterful group every Sunday at about 12 o'clock, or I think it was 1 o'clock y'all time, Trav. And man, it was powerful. And you talk about Bobby Hemmett. Now look, the master student lecture is not gonna be a 12-hour. We ain't boasting our ego and trying to do 12 straight hours. Hell no. I'll be like, damn, Bobby, God damn, you don't got to use the restroom? You ain't hungry? They'll be gone for 8 hours, nigga, 9, 10 hours. without even blinking. I'd be like, Bobby is but that spirit channeling through you. You know what I'm saying? I literally got 45 minutes straight up for these. That's how much I'd be like, all right. So y'all see my dream at night. I'd be like, all right, yeah, peace to the gods. Cause I'll be ready to go. Nigga, I said what I said. Peace.
Yeah.
Bobby be eating. Bobby is a monster. That's what, man. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Yosef. Let me know.
Okay. So once again, that's a very broad question. That's because it's hard to pick one book. So I'm gonna do like Trav did. I'm gonna show a couple books I think people should be reading. I don't know if I haven't showed some of these books before. I know one of them I haven't showed, but I'm gonna show it. But because I always keep, I keep a stack of books near me, bro. Whether it's less, I'm not too much into history today because I've learned so much about history. So today is mostly legal law books and it's usually certain metaphysical books. But of course, I got to go back to this one book that I think will teach you a lot about Kabbalah. But at the same time, it gives you exercises and practices to do. And I apologize for the price, guys. I remember I put this out and people had a hard time finding it. Some people said it was worth hundreds of dollars, but I think that this book, if you can invest in it, it's really good. I've done the practices from it. I've saw growth from it, and I'm all about evolution. So it's all, I would definitely tell the people once again to get Sign Language for the Soul. I mean, a book goes into tons of mudras you can do that relates to the Hebrew letters that are very powerful. If you guys know about Kabbalah, Yoga Kabbalah, this is the mudra version of that. So I recommend people still get this book. Y'all know I'm heavy on the mudras. This is a really good book. Some people have a hard time finding it. Another book I think that is really good right now, dealing with shamanism and dealing with your psychic intuition powers. This book right here, Develop Your Intuition and Psychic Powers by David Furlong. Very, very, very good book. I really, really recommend people get this book. It is incredible. I'm still reading it, but I'm blown away by some of the information in here that took what I knew to another level. So I recommend people get this book right here. And yeah, I don't even know what else to show them. I think that's the two main books right now I would say that I'm into, and I think people should definitely read right now, because you're going to have to learn how to tap into nature once again. You're also going to have to learn how to merge nature with some of the technology that's coming out now for your own benefit. Because what are you going to do when they got artificial intelligence totally taking over everything? You're going to have to learn how to do new types of magic, in so many words, but you can ground it in nature. So this kind of talks about that. And I want people to read this. This is a really good book. And this person really does give you some good techniques to help develop your psychic ability. So really good book, family. So that's the books I would say, brother.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.